to this one. Yeah. Actually, what I will do is let me actually bring this file. Let me demonstrate.
So
Yeah, go on.
just a question. So what are we going to do? Because I arrived obviously a bit late. So what is the plan
No,
today?
we just started. We didn't do anything. I was showing my because I wanted to focus. I want everybody to focus on animation from now on. Start creating the animation, understanding the workflow, and getting into the software, understanding how we're gonna do this, right? So right, let me do this, and then we will see how this goes. Okay, so where are we? So let me just close this here, and when you open up my Illustrator, so share my screen. That's my Illustrator. So everybody can see my Illustrator file, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this scene, I'm just focusing on this scene. I got layers, and then I got this, got that, and so that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna group this. Gonna move it to the front. Like that, and then put that on top. Okay, so let me see the video how this is gonna come. Let me share. I'm gonna play the original video of this, and I just want to see where this is gonna come on the animation. So like you've probably seen this, and then it says, see that the stuff moving. Okay, that scene, the first scene, the drops, and then that drops here, and then as soon as that drops, and then this moves. Okay, that's what I want to do, animate up to this point. Okay, right. Share, go back to share my Illustrator. That's my screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna so that's grouped, and this is not grouped. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna group all these. If you're not, if anything not animating, you can actually group it in Illustrator, because it's the whole thing moves, right? So that's my set. So I want to animate this movement, okay, and also and I'm gonna create some like a placeholder box which I wanted to animate it coming in as well. So like that. So put a different color, something like that, and different color. Okay. So I want. Sorry, I'm using this black thing. So I want this to be animated. So I'm gonna get rid of before you export. To After Effects, make sure you clean everything up. So just don't leave any blanks layers. If you sometimes when you group, you understand when you group the blank layers, the layer is going to be crunched into one, and then there are blank layers left. So when you bring all that into Illustrator, you get confused big time. So make sure you do a cleanup first, and then like that, and then name it. I'm not going to name now. So name the layers, then it's easier for me. So only thing I have planned is my this is a conveyor belt, and this is static, and these stuff moves. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a save, boom, and then I'll open up After Effects. Actually, I have an After Effects file. Let me see if I can open that up.
So you just save, you don't save as a PDF,
No, no.
a
Just
compatible
save.
PDF, because
No.
for me it doesn't work with the version, with the versions I have of After Effects. If I don't have this extension, you know, because you've got the PDF extensions, which is compatible with all the Adobe softwares. And if I don't have that clicked, then it doesn't work.
All right.
I import a flat image with no layers in After Effects if I don't have that.
Okay. What version of After Effects do you have? Do you know?
Well,
Is
I
it the
mean,
latest version?
yeah, probably because I downloaded it, you know, since I joined the course. So
Okay. So maybe you can share me your screen once I finish it. Just show me what the problem is, then I'll have a look. Right. So this is my After Effects. I've done something I can't remember.
Janica,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about what Constance has mentioned. Constance,
yeah,
what you're talking about with the PDF file, I'm not quite sure, because what I remember is that when you're in After Effects, what Janica's in right now, when you're going to bring in your file, when you click the file that you want, there's a drop down, another drop down before you press OK or
Composition written layer.
whatever it is. I can't remember. I can't see it. If you open it, Janica, on your screen, then it will help me try and explain what I'm talking about.
All right. Now I'm going to import my. I'm going to import my
import your
Illustrator
file. The Illustrator file.
Yeah.
So you don't.
So where are we? Animate.
but it's for me. It's more the format of Illustrator format. It's probably more to do with the way. What?
Illustrator format. Okay. 1 second. Storyboard development and then factory. That's my Illustrator file. Okay. And here to select this composition written layer.
Yeah.
Okay. And the create composition.
So you see what I have is all acceptable files, and next to that I've got a little box which says Illustrator, Photoshop, and whatever. So on the gray side, you know, on the gray, I've got another option that you don't have. Oh, it's written under Illustrator PDF EPS format.
Don't click that.
Don't click that. No.
Okay, but anyway, I tried everything, but now I understood what I have to do to get it. So maybe you'll have the same problem, some of you, but
let's see. So when I open, and I'm going to open my thing, and then my composition settings is slightly wrong because I want to HTTV. 1 second. What is my composition settings here in my other composition? Okay, 1920 1080. So 1080 24. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this one, composition setting 24. Okay, it's slightly slightly smaller. Where's my tools for okay, tools are here, sorry. So this one. Now I cannot select. How do you fix this? See, I cannot select. How do you pick the, how do you put that handle?
Make a shape layer.
No. I cannot select.
No?
I cannot select this layer to enlarge. There's something missing here. The handles. How do you put that back?
The handles, you have to go into well, I don't know how to say.
Okay, go to view.
Yeah.
Show layer controls.
Yeah.
Now you have handles. Hold down shift, extend it. So if you remember the that original video I played, this doesn't move. This is a conveyor belt. Only things that moves these ones. Okay, so maybe you can actually select all of them and then do an alignment line equal space kind of thing, you know. File save, and then if I logged out, so I need some rulers. So this is my starting position off screen. I haven't done any keyframes yet. So I got this layer. I'm gonna do position around here. Okay, too fast. Okay, that's fine. So, and again, this one.
And don't you do children and child or whatever?
Maybe. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, that's good. That's good.
What's the name already? Parent and child.
Parent child. Yeah. Parent child. So if you can do the same thing like now this is my parent. The first box is my parent, and then I can do actually that's my child. So I'm gonna click parent to child, and then also the middle box is also child. So I can do oh. Why is not moving?
Layer 5.
So okay, so the layer 8 also connected to layer 4. Okay, yeah, should be other way around actually. That's my layer, and that's my layer. That's my layer. So I need to select layer 9 here. Layer 9. Yeah, there you go. This way is easier because everything moves according to the scene. Yeah, this one. The same. And then that goes like that, and then the camera moves to the right and then goes upward. Yeah, that's something you have to do, but So okay, is you have do you have any questions on this importing constant? Did you figure it out how to bring it properly, or you still have a problem?
No. Well, I figured it out, but it took me a
Uh-huh.
while. Anyway, I have questions like on your example, for instance, if you want to accelerate, you're not happy with the velocity of, you know, or,
Yeah.
so how do you work it out?
Okay. Let's say, so if you wanna speed things up, you reduce the space between the keyframe, so it's gonna go faster.
But it doesn't always work. I have the impression. I mean, for you it always works, but is it the only way?
There's another way of having like so if you go to graph editor like that,
Yeah.
okay, so make sure you select that layer, that 45-degree angle layer which represent that keyframe.
Okay.
Yeah? And so if you select that layer, and then you can actually change the speed of the ECEs in, ECEs out. So ECEs mean, let's try ECEs.
It's during the whole. Okay.
Yeah, doing the whole keyframe. And also, while you are in this graph mode, you can actually manually move the speed of the graph if you want.
And here, does it mean that at the end it slows down?
Yeah, so end it slows down, and if you want, let's do another one, that ECEs one, and then here ECEs assistant, ECEs in.
So slower at the beginning.
Yeah. No, slightly gradual slowing down at the end. See that?
Yeah.
Janica, sorry, could you just make your screen a bit larger or something? Because when you go to the bottom, I can't see how you get into the easy ease.
Yeah. But you.
Now? Okay,
yeah.
So go to where it is easy ease. How did you get there?
So that's my normal timeline. So you go click here, the graph editor, and you got this line, and then you select that graph.
Yeah.
And then you can you go to that it's kind of like a
the diamond. Okay.
Yeah, diamond sign, keyframe assistance.
Where's it? I can't see it in the bottom.
Because it cuts out. I don't know. I need to find a way how I.
You don't see the little things at the bottom of your screen, Rowan? You don't see.
No, I'm saying on Janica's screen, I can't see where it is.
Okay. No, I will. If you open your After Effects, I will tell you. Open After Effects and then just go to graph editor. I will tell you what to select, because it's my screen share is cuts off from the bottom of the program, but I don't know how to share this in full screen.
I see it.
Don't worry. So you click the diamond and then you go
in
to
the diamond. It's called keyframe assistance. There are three options.
Okay.
ECEs in, ECEs out.
Okay.
So there are presets for that, and then you can actually do it. And if not, if those three presets not working for you, just
and Janica, just to understand well, so you've got a red curve and a green one.
Yeah.
So what? So you can change them with manually as you're doing.
Yeah.
What's the green line for?
The green line is, if you see that the position,
Okay.
I mean X and Y going up and down. So I don't want to select that one. I only need the vertical. It's a vertical, isn't it? Yeah, vertical line, which is going across. I would not. I mean, I would not select the green line if the green line goes up and down. So this is not.
It's a kind of a transform.
Transform, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. Right. So let me go back to my process again. So where is it? Okay. So here, share my screen. This is my folder. This is my folder. I got everything in here. I got storyboard, and then what happened was I actually screenshot all the stuff I wanted to create. So this is my I cannot see this fucking thing. I need to do this. So I screenshot everything on here. Let me go to the folder. So that I screenshot all the scene, and then I got my storyboard here. I'm creating all these scenes here, and then there was this one I need to animate, this whale scene. So this whale scene, see that the whale coming in, and can you see it? This image, the whale, yeah. I'm gonna do this in Adobe Animate, right? So let me go back to my share screen. There was a file called whale. Right. Can you see my file?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just doing rough animation of that whale here. Come on, play. Okay, let me do a loop here. Yeah. So the original video is very smooth, but I'm trying my best to match as possible. So you probably see, where you go, that one.
Single-use plastic products often end up on the beaches and in the oceans.
That scene I'm trying to recreate, this one.
Feet of beaches, there are 9.
That one, the scene. So you can actually do that. That probably I'm pretty sure they have they done some of the animations like those fish animation and stuff like that in Adobe Animate. It's and then incorporating Adobe Animate and After Effects. That's the workflow. So stop share. Go back here. Frame by frame. History. And there's another one. I was doing this. So I'm just messing around with the keyframes with different layers. Remember, I did show you this last week. So at the moment, I'm not worried about the audio bit. I'm fully focused on getting the animation done as soon as possible. Combination of After Effects and Photoshop. Right, and also I will show you this. I work on this one as well. Can you show? Yeah, can show me. So
you said a combination of After Effects and Photoshop.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, this project. Yeah,
okay.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. If you can actually, for for this purpose, this one I am actually doing it like that. So so it's like a frame by frame. So you see this this animation. See, I'm trying to do this one here, kind of like yeah. And also there's another one I did. I was looking for this one actually last week. I couldn't find the thing. There was a goal animation. Okay, there's another one I want to show you this. Can you see? Okay. Okay, come on. So my reference files are here on the bottom. This is my reference file. So I thought, okay, well, let's start to animate these facial expressions kind of thing, yeah. And then I was like doing this. Took me a long time, but can you imagine, like
So you draw them with the pen tool?
yeah, pen tool. No, actually, yes, pen tool. Yeah, can see is pen tool. Yes.
And because I tried to do this morning and using the pen tool.
It's not working.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got some hesitations as usual. When you want to fill the color, for instance, can you show me just if you did want to
Okay.
put the reds?
Sure.
Yeah. And then when you want to move it to, because you've got so many, it's difficult to.
Yeah. So let me. I'm gonna show you this one. I'm gonna start a new one. So.
Okay. Thank you.
So new folder. So I go folder structure. You can see folder, and I'm gonna get a new layer. Then I put this folder inside here. Let's say the arm. I'm focusing on the arm. Am I using pencil tool? No, I can't remember. Right. Sorry. No, not the pen tool. I'm using my brush tool. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the pen tool, where's the pen tool here? I don't even know where the bloody pen tool is here.
Maybe it's.
Where is it? I have a brush. Okay, this is the brush tool. So I have. Oops, sorry. 1 second. Okay, that's and F6. You can delete this and make sure you put the onion skin on. So the what you see here is I'm on my second frame. I'm on my second frame is empty, but you can see this line. That's because your onion skin is on. You understand that?
Yeah.
Onion skin it shows you the graphics in the previous frame. So I kind of like F6 and press delete. Select F6 to create a new frame, and you need to press delete because when you press F6, it's gonna copy the previous frame graphic into the new frame, but you need to delete that. And again F6 and select the frame, press delete.
So it's better to do layer by layer and frame by frame, like all the arm at one go.
Yeah.
Because you could do the whole character on the frame 1 and frame 2.
So yeah, so this layer only consists of this arm. So if I wanted to animate this arm, I'm gonna have a different layer. The body gonna go into a different layer, eyes mount whatever gonna go into different layer. So there is another way. Now this method was I actually create, let's say if I wanted to, this way I'm actually redrawing every frame, right? Redrawing every frame. But there's a disadvantage that on that. Basically what happened was the proportion is going to be changing when you start redrawing the every single frame, unless you're extremely good on proportions, you know, like traditional animators, they have very good. But this way, if I press F6, a new frame, and so if I wanted to kind of like straighten this arm, I'm not going to redraw him, I'm going to manipulate the lines. So sorry, one sec. I want lasso tool, so I'm going to select the lasso tool. Yeah, and I'm going to just, I'm not redrawing it, but there's kind of like this way you can.
Okay.
There's another way. Do you understand? So
Yeah,
rather than redrawing it, you can actually join them, rotate them, kind of like that.
Okay.
And then at the end, you can actually do a sort of slight cleanup of stuff.
Okay.
So there are two ways to do it. So you can actually do this way if you're not up to for a redrawing every single frame. But and then now if I play this, it's gonna go very fast. Yeah?
Okay.
It's very fast, right? So Corey, how do I slow it down, Corey?
You have to the frames, isn't it? The frames per second. Then you have to change that.
Yeah. How do I insert in blank keyframes in front?
1 second, I got my notes. 1 second, let me get my notes up. Janica. Okay, no, that's for the wrong thing. Right, no, that's After Effects. Reverse keyframes, isn't it? No.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Now here,
that,
yeah. Sorry, I was showing you the other day. Now here, if you wanna, you can do F5.
So what's that for? I didn't catch that. F5. Okay. Extend.
So if you want to slow it down in Adobe Animate, you need to press F5 for create blank keyframes. Can you see here? I don't know whether can you see? I got F5 3 times. So in between, I got F5. I'm creating F5 3 times. So I'm adding blank keyframe 3 times after every frame I've drawn. Okay. Now, yeah, go on.
No, just can you show us what it does exactly if you play it?
So it's slow down. It's kind of like
Did it? Okay.
Yeah. So if I go back again, there is no blank keyframes. It was so fast like that. So if I add more frames.
Yeah. Because each frame is a second, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's, okay. I think, yeah, I got it.
It's kind of like gives you sort of like a stop motion feeling to it. But I mean, it's enough. It's enough for this. So if I do the eyes and stuff, like let's say, sorry. I normally go very rough. I mean, I wouldn't go for detail. I just want to say blocking out stage.
Janica,
Yeah.
is there any plugin so we can animate a bit quickly, like the rigging animate plugins for animate in After Effects?
So you asking me there's a rigging system in Adobe Animate?
Yes, yes. So, because look, this looks like if you have like a lot of movements in your character, that can be like a million frames just to do the animation.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it's gonna be. I mean, there is there are if you want to do it's all depends on what you're gonna do. You have million frames. Unfortunately, that's how it's gonna be. I mean, there is no it's all depends in, I mean, like After Effect rigging is different, and if you want to kind of like very liquid form smooth animation, you have to use something like Adobe Animate, and then you can bring that into After Effects and then incorporate.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure. I can find out for you a bit later how we can do this, but now.
I'm sorry, can I ask another question?
Yeah, go on.
If you've drawn a character in Illustrator with different layers for the arm, the head, the body, and so on, you import it into Animate, so you'll have all the layers, and it works exactly the same. If you want to change the arm, the drawing, you can change it as you wish.
Actually, I've never done that before. Let me do this quickly. I'm if I may share this. Let's try to bring this into Adobe Animate. This layer, this fair.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the layers intact. Okay. I haven't done that before, but let's try. So I'm in Adobe Animate now. Okay. So. So let me actually create a new frame. New file. Come on. File import. To the stage. Stage is this.
Janica, show your screen, please. I can't see it.
Can you see now?
No.
No.
Because I can see.
I can see too.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yes, it's just a blank page.
With a white stage.
White stage.
White page.
I've only got Janica's face. I can't see it.
It's maybe on your computer.
Maybe you need to refresh.
Mode. There is no option to retain the layers, but let's try.
You have select all layers.
Right, I done it. I got it back.
Got it, yeah?
Yeah.
Place object at original position. Let's try this. Yeah, it's coming with the same layer structure as in Illustrator. And then you can actually do the animation here. Like this. And then save. Adobe Animate. Import to animate from After Effects. Sorry, from Illustrator. From AI. And then you got this. I'm not I don't think we have parent-child relationship here. But you got to do like, I'll show you how to do. Now, for example, I don't want that. I want this. Then I got this one. So I'm going to put this one on the bottom. And then I'm going to extend my keyframes like F5. And then I got that. And then let's put this in off screen for a second. So this is my off screen, and I'm gonna go back to F6, and then I'm right click. I'm adding a tween animation. So I'm gonna right click. It says classic tween animation. Okay. So
tween, what does that mean?
the tween means the like the keyframe in Illustrator. Sorry, After Effects. It's tweening. So it's basically not adding individual frames and only 2 frames. You got this animation, okay? And then I'm gonna do the same thing for this one, and I'm gonna go here, F6 to create a new keyframe, and it's gonna add blank keyframes in between those 2 keyframes. I'm gonna create classic tween animation and select blank tween. Okay, that's fine, no problem. And then last keyframe selected, and then I'm gonna do this. F6. Tween. It's okay. And just a matter of seeing it. Goes here, and then I think this is easier in After Effects to animate. Don't you think? The movement.
Maybe.
The frames.
Yeah, but my question was more for a character. If I wanted to import a character and animate it, the arms and the legs and all that.
You can do that.
And so you have then, if you want to change the design, you can change it. Like if you wanted, for instance, here, change the.
Yeah, in that case, so I'll show you something.
You do the same as you did it with the. You just redraw and add it to the next frame, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, yes, you can do that. So
Can we use minimal animation?
why
Does everything have to be animated, or can, like, for each image, can we just use like a simple thing?
why you are scared of animation? Why are you asking
No, I'm
that?
not scared. I'm just asking. Like, if I show different techniques in it for the art.
No, every single thing has to be animated.
Every single thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's not in the brief. Read the brief. It's not.
Look, it's. I mean, for your project, and you got some really good illustrations. I'll thoroughly say.
Yeah, because mine are all minimal. So I just, like, instead of everything moving, I just want a little bit moving. Like, maybe if, I don't know, if there's a background of lines, I would just want the lines moving instead of the person in the front.
Do you have in your? Is there any way you can share the screen?
I'll have to scan the work first.
You haven't done the scanning yet.
I've got it with me. I can do the scanning right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
All right. So where are we? Where are we at the moment? And then if you need so let's have a look. Let's have a little chat with everybody. So where are we in terms of your project? Is everybody past that stage of creating graphics, and now everybody involved in animation, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I finished the graphics. I just need to animate it now.
Cool. Tilly, what about you?
Yeah, I finished most of them. I'm kind of I'm not sure actually that I will stick with the character that I have created, but other than that, I think everything is ready. Yeah.
Are you doing everything in After Effects?
I will kind of there's few things that I would like to try in one and the other. And kind of see which one will look better. I think mostly, yeah, I think most of it.
But you understand what I was showing today, like sort of.
I think, yeah, but it's always another thing when you start doing it. So
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's just a matter of you got to be in. And who's this guest? I don't know who's this. Yeah, you got to be in it to do it, and then kind of like
Hi.
hello. Who's that?
Maria.
Huh?
Maria.
Ah, Maria,
Hello.
how are you? So Corey, you know what you're doing, right, Corey?
Yes. I'm just gonna put the audio on the on After Effects and just start trying to animate them.
Oh, cool. Bhaktara, now you need to scan them and then send me over, and then I'll have a look. I'm going to show you another one I'm working on. You remember Mario from the other group, Mario, and I was doing his illustrations last week. I'm going to show you in a minute. So Rohan, what's happening, Rohan?
Yeah.
You create the graphics like me?
No, my one's still in sketch form because I'm going to only work in Illustrator because as I know that you can't go backwards inside of After Effects. I don't want to do my characters and then later on I want to add changes and then I can't go back. So I want to concentrate on Illustrator, then import everything over into After Effects and then work with that inside of there.
Okay, that's fair enough.
If I want to use that again in anything else and deploy it into something else, I know that I've got my file in Illustrator all set up. So I'm not working in After Effects using my characters.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to go down that road.
So you're creating the graphics, designing the characters in Illustrator and bringing back to After Effects. And
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So everything's just going to be from Sketch. Then at the end of the day, I'll do that in Illustrator, and then after bring that into After Effects.
Cool. Alexandra. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
How are you? Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think you remember my character and also my first scenario that I showed you last time. I worked them in Illustrator. I think you remember.
Yeah.
I do have the text as well. As you remember.
Did you do the animation?
Not yet. I'm still working in Illustrator.
Yeah, get that done soon as possible, probably this week, and when we need to get into the animation as soon as possible and trying to get the animation done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to get it done.
Maria.
Hi. I'm sorry for I'm late, but let me explain what I did. I was in Jean Philippe's class so far.
Oh, okay.
Happened to me last week.
Oh my God, it's an hour already, and I don't know why, but okay, what I did.
So you went to the wrong room.
Yes.
You didn't check the screen.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Actually, sorry. Before you go ahead, Maria, Janica. Can you do what Jean-Philippe does as well? Because I think Jean-Philippe sends us an email with the actual meeting ID and password. That's why I think that some people get a little bit confused, because like when that email comes, then instantly we think, oh yeah, let's log in, but then we forget our timetable. So if you can do the same thing, send us an email, and it makes life easier. Because I didn't know that we had a different ID. That's why I asked you this morning. I use the same as last week.
I will send you an email, no problem.
Yeah, if you can do that like maybe an hour before, at least we've got that. Thanks.
No, I can't send you an hour before because it's gonna expire.
No, because Jean-Philippe sends us the day before.
Yeah?
I got mine at 8 minutes past 9 this morning from Jean-Philippe. That's why I thought, oh, hang on, but when I checked it, it was like for 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, so you can definitely send it.
Schedule. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I will do that. No problem.
Thanks.
So, who else?
Now you're talking to Maria first.
Maria, yes. Sorry.
What I did, I would like to share my screen.
Yeah, please.
Let me see. Let me see. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did this simple animation for my project. It's just beginning of my project. And that's what I'm planning to start with. So this is the woman. She does everything. She does housework and job and kids and husband, everything.
Yeah.
So she's because of this, he has no time for herself. And she getting fatter and she getting unhappy. And yeah, that's the beginning.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
You don't know that, Constance?
No.
Is your life different?
She's not getting fat. She's not getting fat.
Oh yeah. But that's because she's lucky. Okay, then I will continue with the other thing in my project. So this lady will start to practice karate.
Oh my God.
And then everything will getting better.
Why she wants to do karate to hit his husband or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything will be
Like
okay when
in the
she
morning,
starts.
wake up and punch bag.
Yeah, that's what I did this week.
So tell me, Maria, how did you create all the graphics in Illustrator part done, completed, done? Can you open the Illustrator for me?
Wait. I don't know my files. Oh. I've got couple of files, but let me see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not completely ready with the character, with the Karate Gi, because it's a different character. I can't use almost anything from the other. I mean, just a face. Yeah, this is the... Can you see my screen now?
No.
No. I see the your character 2, 1.
Something happened. Okay, I'll try again. Yeah. Now?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay. I think I must do some changes in the shapes, because when they move, they must look better. I mean, I don't know, for the shapes of this part.
Is it possible me to, can you email this character to me today?
I did it, but if you want to do second time, I will do it.
You emailed me before?
In class?
Yes, yeah.
You sent it already. I remember. You were next to me.
I do.
But never mind. Yeah. I don't mind to send it.
Send it to me again, because I'm a busy man.
Right. Okay, no problem at all. I will.
Yeah, I will do it. Maybe I'm gonna start with rigging. Maybe a try. I'm up for challenge. I will start with the rigging. Maybe After Effects rigging. Then if I can experiment, if I can make that character move with the rigging, then I will be able to teach you on the rigging side. It's slightly technical, but don't worry about it. Santos, what, Paolo?
Yes.
So can you show me what are you working on? Can you show me your screen?
No, I don't have. I'm still deciding on the type of animation, like the visual part.
Oh man, it's too. You had enough time. Go to start. Hurry up, because in this stage, the second term, you got to be at this stage now. You got to decide your storyboard. You got the character creation.
Yes, I've got the text of the whole animation, but I'm still looking on the visual, how it's going to play out. That's just the part that I'm struggling a bit. I've seen some animations that I want to relate to, but I need to put in.
Okay, show me examples of animation you try to relate. Share your YouTube or whatever. Show me some examples, right? Then I can give you a guide how to get that.
Just processing.
I'll show you what I was doing with Mario. Okay. While you are doing this, I'm going to show you this one I did for Mario. Let me zoom this in. Mario has got some really good, if I may share his storyboard, the sketch. So he's got some really good stuff, and I like his. It's to do with the anxiety. It's kind of like a mental. I like his style. So I told myself, okay, right, let's animate this, and then I actually did this one. If I hide my reference, simple brush stroke, yeah, simple kind of like stroke animation. Mario, if you're ready, let me know. Okay, so I'm just showing. Shall we do this? Okay, if I do
but
this.
What I find very confusing, Janica, is that once you tell us to work in Illustrator first. So if we do the characters in Illustrator, it's a certain way of doing them. But this is very different. It's like a drawing. So
yeah, I mean,
we have to make this decision in the first stage. What kind of design, what it looks like, what you want it to look like in the end.
No, look, I mean, everybody have different projects. Everybody work in a different projects, different way. The stuff I'm showing, like for example, the reason why I chose this Adobe Animate, the reason why I made the decision to do this animation in Adobe Animate, based on his illustration style, right? So he's got sort of illustrated style. He said to me, right, I'm not gonna put any colors. I'm just drawing the lines and create the lines and animation. So I said, okay, right, let's do this animation in Adobe Animate, and we can actually easily move the lines without any colors filled. So it could be his style. So it's all depends. There is no so like for example, even though Bhakta's got the similar sort of illustration of the faces, so I thoroughly advise her to use Adobe Animate to do that sort of animations. So it's all depends. So there are different workflows. You completely forget about animation, Adobe Animate. You can purely focus on After Effects and Illustrator to create the graphics and do the animation in After Effects. But if you want, you can combine both. I'm talking about workflows, how the animation workflow. So it's now for you. Most of the animation, like that the first scene of the drawing lines, it's perfectly fine, and you can actually easily do that animation in After Effects. Now, if I remember the second scene of the La La Land scene, right? You can do that in Adobe After Effects, but if I were you, I would animate that in Adobe Animate with the La La Land. It's kind of like a nice, it's like a dance scene, right? So I do that frame by frame animation of the dance scene, and then import back into After Effects, put in a different composition, and then I link in that way. Yeah. So it's about making decisions which software you're gonna use to create the certain part of your animation. It's your decision. It's not like you can decide, okay, no, I'm not worried about Animate. I'm gonna stick it to After Effects. That's fine, no problem. Yeah. So it depends. It varies. Now, Corey, do you use Animate? No. Corey?
I'm not using Animate. I'm using After Effects.
Exactly. So you got some very simplified. I mean, we had a one-to-one session last week. We simplified animation, create a Illustrator and After Effects, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So you can do that, right? What about Tilly? Are you using Animate?
So basically, I'm planning to try both of them. with some of them. Like one, I have like a line animation, so of course I will do animate. But I think most of it will be After Effects.
Oh, cool.
Maybe I can show my
yeah, show me
what I have done. So
show me.
So that's basically what it is.
Oh, cool. There you go. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna work a bit more with the backgrounds. And like the coloring is that would be like a. So I would actually like probably to have like a collage letters.
Yeah.
But because I don't have a scanner, so I don't know how good it will look. And yeah, here it will be like line animation. And yeah, that. So yeah, here I want to do this thing where
this thing can easily achieve with the mask.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can have two different images, one with the outline, one with the fill color on the on top of each other. You can actually add the mask to blend it together.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it.
This character,
yeah,
is he gonna do sort of lip movement, like talking movement?
No, I don't like those things, and I'm actually thinking that maybe I will change the character. Not really happy with it.
No, that's fine. It's a why you don't like it?
I don't know.
It's good.
Like, so I don't know. I don't like things like that. Here he might be kind of resting his face on his arm. But I'm not planning to really make the character move much.
Okay, yeah.
If that's fine.
So what about the brain scene? What's that gonna do?
Yeah, so there should be something happening, kind of making the busy brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do like animate the positions, kind of like a wobbly effect of the brain.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
The scale and the position just moving around. It's simple stuff, and then the coloring is so
there basically what should happen is the grass will be like moving in the wind, kind of.
Oh, okay.
And then pops up the meditating like silhouette, and that would be kind of moving also in the wind. Maybe a few clouds, something like that.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Then here I was thinking that maybe probably it will kind of zoom out of the character, and maybe I will make the letters to kind of move a little bit. To give the movement in the background. So here, this is like a lens, so it should be like blurred, but I don't know how good the effect will be since it's black and white and like like very thin lines. And then you move the lens, and then it will clear up. So here is it's like a line drawing, and then I was thinking that the little mountain will kind of pop out from behind the line, and then the flag comes from top.
Okay.
So here is it's the mask,
yeah.
And here I'm talking about like how the different sides of brain work. So the side will kind of highlight. Then I don't really know what the background will do. And here, so this one should be kind of like a color lines going over the screen and leading into this one. And then here I'm thinking that maybe I should make the character to kind of walk in, but just a very short walk.
Yeah. I know it's a lot of work on walk cycles. Yeah. Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
I will stop now. Okay.
Tilly?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Tilly,
one more thing. One more thing. If you can, put these individual scene into individual artboard.
Yeah, I do have them. I do have them.
And then
I just made this one to kind of put the picture together.
Yeah, separate files, because it's easier to bring them.
Yeah, I have them all and separate, but I
cool,
was kind of, I didn't really understand how it would look in the end, so I started to putting it here together.
Okay.
To give a better idea with the colors and everything. Yeah.
That's good.
Ron?
Yeah, sorry, Tilly, just a quick one. Sorry, Janica. Where you got color is, you know, you've got the silhouette of the person in meditation.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it, where it says, as it's got color is, do you think that you could maybe add like the 7 chakras? Because they're color. There's 7 different colors on them.
Okay. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay,
then,
I will try that.
And then maybe
because I tried like just like a single like color, a different color. But I think that the black was working best, but maybe if I have more colors then okay, thank you. I'll try that.
I don't know if I could show my screen. I'll show you what I did for the you know, the third eye that we had to do for the day. But I created something like that, and I put like the 7 chakras inside of it.
Where's your screen?
Hold on a minute, because I got other stuff on here. So hold on. How do you share screen? I don't know how to do this stuff.
It just kind of says here in the
there was a button on the bottom says share screen.
Like a green square rectangle.
One, yeah. And then where do I go? Got a basic, advanced, whiteboard. I don't know.
Do you open that Zoom inside in your computer?
Yeah, it's on my computer. Yeah.
Okay. So open the software. You first open the software you want to share, and then share the screen afterwards.
Okay. So I need to come out of this then.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see, where is my documents? CCA.
Maybe Tilly, if you can email me that grass shot thing, maybe I might be able to find a way to actually animate the waves kind of thing. Yeah.
Because I was kind of trying to do a puppet and parent, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't know if probably I did something wrong. But then I found someone's video. They were doing it using a puppet and then just duplicating and changing the colors, the size a bit. So I'm gonna try that. But I can still send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. Maybe there might be some sort of effect we can actually put that wave thing, and then we can actually duplicate it rather than using puppet. But I don't know. I'll try.
I've opened up my my picture, but how do I share that?
You now press share.
Yeah, press share and select the window. So if you open
it just says whiteboard. Just got Microsoft unknown, preview unknown. Oh, is preview unknown? Would that be it?
Try that.
Share your screen. Okay. And that one. Okay, has it done anything?
No.
No. Oh. All right, leave it. Just leave it, because I don't know how to share the screen.
All right, guys, shall we have a sort of a break now? 11:23. We'll come back around 11:45.
Yeah.
So maybe 11:50 or something. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So